is a shootout coming up on Whiskey Row, the 14th annual. It is by the Prescott Regulators and their Shady Ladies. Hey, and nice to see you, Neil Thomas.
Hello, Sandy. How are you doing today?
Yeah, doing really well.
Great.
And so 14 years of this, huh?
14 years of this. Yeah, it's I don't know. It seems every year that it gets longer. So.
Exactly. Well, this is right downtown on Montezuma Street by the Palace, right?
It is. Actually, it's over on the lot by the Chamber, and that's a very good place for it because that's where Ruffner Stables was, which was a very, very important landmark here during the early 1800s.
And that's the thing. You guys are authentic when you do these things.
We try to be as authentic as we can, but since we're entertainment, it's the Old West as it was, or maybe should have been.
Okay, and so you're like shooting and doing all kinds of things. So, you know, you got law dogs, you got outlaws, you got shady ladies. Who else?
Oh, well, we've got probably a couple of preachers because we're also being so realistic that we're actually doing a real wedding during the shootout at about 1 o'clock.
A factual, actual wedding.
Factual, actual shotgun wedding.
Incredible. Well, what I really want to know is this beautiful lady next to you, which is Jerry Thomas. Jerry, you don't look like a shady lady.
Well, I'm dressed as a proper lady today, but I prefer being a shady lady because especially in the summer, it's nice and cool.
I was just saying, what is it about shady ladies? Every woman wants to be a shady lady.
Every woman wants to be a shady lady, and basically all the women today, no insult intended, would have been shady ladies in the 1880s because shady lady was somebody that didn't kowtow to a man, had his own business, and did her own thing. If you didn't have a man controlling you, you were a shady lady. Didn't matter how much money you had.
I'm getting it. Jerry and I are shady ladies.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys do enactments of different shooting events, and you have different skits. Tell us about that a little bit.
We have actually we got 8 groups coming in this year. We have 2 of them that are professional and 5 of them that are coming up just to have kind of a party and have a lot of reenactments and a lot of fun. So we've changed the shootout this year to be more entertainment, more family oriented, and much easier to understand what's going on. Each of these groups will be performing for about a half an hour, and so from 10 o'clock or basically 9:30 in the morning until 5, both Saturday and Sunday, you'll be able to see the Old West coming to life. We'll have over 150 reenactors here, all in 1880s proper attire. And it should be a sight to see. Bring Whiskey Row back to the 1880s again.
People can see what it was actually really like. But these guns aren't real, but they're going to look real. They're going to sound real, right?
Well, the guns are all real, which is a weird part of it, but we use blanks. We always have somebody come up at the end of one of the shootouts and say, do you use real bullets? And we have to kind of look at them like, well, we'd only be doing one performance today.
Did you not see me shoot this person? No.
Do not see him get off the ground.
Exactly. Well, the Prescott Regulators and their Shady Ladies also do many charity kinds of things in the community. You're the official Prescott ambassadors.
Old West ambassadors of Prescott, both for the city and for the Chamber of Commerce. Right. And what we do during the year, we're a nonprofit, and so we take the money that we earn across the state, because we perform across the state, and put it into a scholarship fund for veterans and their families. It's a very different fund because we define a veteran differently than most people do. We define that as anybody that was in the service, and we feel their wives and children also took a heavy impact if they were overseas, and so our fund goes to support them at Yavapai College.
So a lot of fun, but also for a very good cause. Now this is July 27th and 28th, Saturday and Sunday.
27th and 28th.
And you have all kinds of things going throughout, and so people need to know a schedule. Where do they find the schedule?
The schedule would be on our website, which is prescottregulators.org.
And it's really cute because you have a lot of fun things on there.
We do.
Not to miss, and also the 14th annual Shootout on Whiskey Row. Do not miss it because this is going to be a hoot. You can dress up if you want and look as good as these two, or not. Just come and have fun right here on Montezuma Street.